Hey, what's going on? This is EJ Uno, and I'm back again with another storytelling. And this is a good one, a juicy one, a funny one. I know the thumbnail is saying like the time that she tried to rape me, but I know it's a funny one. You know what I'm saying? And I'm using it as a humor because now that I think back about it, and this happened a while ago. I haven't done a storytelling in a I guess you would say like a month, a couple months, something like that. But this one I had to tell. I was telling, and I was like, man, I haven't told this one on YouTube ever. So sit back, enjoy yourself, get ready for some juicy, funny conversation, funny storytelling I gotta tell. Stay tuned for the best storytelling. It's a great one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell button, and let's get to it.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so this storytelling takes me back to the day when I was in Pennsylvania. And this was like a long time ago, long time ago. I'm 38 right now. And this was back when I was in my late, I think, no, early 20s. Early 20s. And I was dating this female that I met from Brooklyn, and I don't want to say her name, but I met her from Brooklyn. She lived in my hometown, that not my hometown, the hometown that I was living in, Wilkes-Barre. And I got to know her family. It was real cool. She had a boyfriend. He was like a drug dealer and all this other stuff. And was really, tell you the truth, back then I thought I was just so hardcore. I thought I was just like bam, bam, bam. Like I'm getting this girl. She dating a drug dealer. Me and her having fun. We going to the club. We dancing. She's all up on me. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just like I thought I was just living the life, whatever. And then right now I think about it, but right, she was bisexual. And right now it was just like back then I was like, man, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you get with somebody that you really want to be with, you don't be thinking about that bisexual. But when you deal with a woman who is bisexual, and then you dated her, and she like other women and all that stuff, you think you just the baller, the pimp of all times, and then you taking her away from a dude who's selling drugs, which really isn't a good idea. So let me tell you right now, you shouldn't do that, because that's just trouble. It's trouble when you date a man's woman, period. But back then I really thought I was just balling out. I was not balling, but thought I was just cocky as you don't know what. So anyway, so get into it. Like I said, I was knowing her family. I was going over. He lived in New York. We lived in Wilkes-Barre. They're far apart, but not that far apart. And she asked me one time to go to the club. We were dancing. Then I knew her brother. How we got started is this, that I knew her brother. We hung out and everything. We still cool to this day. Me and her, we kind of cool. Not too much. I don't know why. I really don't. But we cool. So me and her brother, we haven't talked like in a while though. But anyway, if you listen to this, bro, like remember those days. So anyway, so he was dating this girl, and she was okay. She wasn't that good looking though, whatever. But we would go over to his house or her house, because he was just like, oh my god, he was just like, he was a pimp, but he was like a pimp. Not real pimp, but he was like a pimp. Like, man, I got this girl, got this girl, got this girl. But anyway, this one Pacific girl he was dating, she lived not too far from the girl, his sister that I was dating. So we go over there. We play some pool for a little bit, and then we having some. I think I want to take my hat. No, I'm gonna leave my hat on. Anyway, so we go over there. We having some drinks. We talking and everything. So then, I'm just like, okay, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. So that was the one thing. Nothing went wrong. It was, we were having fun. We were drinking. Back then I was just having the time of my life. I was drinking, shooting pool. chilling out. We were just being cool. So then, days went on. I'm trying to remember how it went verbatim. So then, like one day, I was at home and I didn't have no car. Like I was literally taking a bus everywhere or something like that. I didn't have a car because if you live in the East Coast, and if you are watching this from the East Coast, comment below. Tell me if I'm not lying. I live in Dallas, Texas right now. You do not need a car in the East Coast. I'm telling you, you do not need a car. Everybody either walks, takes a bike, takes the metro, or takes the bus. Literally, you very rarely. I've been back in the East Coast in a while, but when I was there for 8 years, I hardly saw people drive cars. I saw if you drove a car, you're like, okay, that's cool. That's a fast way to take it. But now they got Lyft and all that stuff. I know that it's barely. But anyway, so I didn't have a car, so that was my excuse for like, man, like, why you didn't have no car? I'm like, seriously, that was the reason why. So then the thing is just that she called me one day and I forgot what it was about. It was about something. So she picked me up. I was getting ready. We were going. I was back then. I'm still like that to this day. I called the girl I was dating. I'm just gonna put an S onto it. I called her up and I said, hey, you know what I'm saying? She wanted me. It was something I told her to let her know that I was going over to the girl's house, and she was like, okay, that's cool, whatever. You know what I'm saying? She trusted me. That was what's up. Uh, so I go over there. Okay, we go into her house. Okay, it's in the daytime. Usually when we over there, it's at nighttime. We chilling out, we being cool. So she was like, it was downstairs. I forgot what was downstairs. I forgot. But anyway, so it was downstairs. So then I go downstairs. I hear the door like click, like I don't know how you want to say it, like how a door clicked. It was clicking. Literally, I don't know if you ever saw the movie called People on the Stairs, but literally I was scared. I was just like, what the heck did she just lock the door for? It was just me and her. So she comes down there, asks me I want to have a drink. I'm like, have a drink? Like, it's in the daytime. Like, I know there's people out there who drink, but it was just like, to me, it was too early. And then I was like, I don't think this is cool. Like, I mean, she's like, you want to play some pool? I was like, I guess. I mean, it was daytimes in the evening or something like that. I said, I guess, but I mean, shouldn't we have my girl and her brother here? Like, why are we playing pool like that? What are we doing here? So then she was like, so all of a sudden we're playing pool and then we're drinking some wine coolers or whatever. So I really wasn't even feeling it, but I was just like, she locked the door. I'm thinking the crazy bee is going to like do something to me, like other than what I'm about to explain what she did. So then we're drinking it. Like literally, here's like, okay, we're playing pool. I said, okay, I think it's time to go. I was kind of far away from home. I could take a bus, but I really didn't feel like it. So I thought she's the one who drove me there. I thought she was going to drive me back because I can't remember to this day what I went over there for or how she asked me to come over there. So then what happened was I was trying to get this game of pool over with and drink very little and get my butt back home. In my head, I'm thinking, what the world did I do? If you're a guy out there and you get yourself into something and you're just basically trying to be nice, or you think that you do want something, but then you change your mind, and then you be thinking in the back of my head like, oh my gosh, what did I just do? You know what I'm saying? So, so then what happened was I'm trying to leave. So then I literally was like, okay, well, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, let's go, whatever, stuff like that. She kept on making excuses why we shouldn't go. So all of a sudden she hit me with it, and I'm telling you, I never, if you're not famous and a woman comes on to you, and this is like probably one of the times I can remember that a woman came on to me strong, and it just so it's so unexpected how they do it. And she like literally, when I tell you, it wasn't even like hitting on me like, oh yeah, think you cute. Like literally, she was like this is gonna get graphic. So if you got kids, or this a kid, please, you know what I'm saying, go do something else, please. But anyway, so this is how it is. The wine cooler was already drunk. It was an empty bottle. Nowhere to lie. Can't tell this lie like so how I'm gonna tell it. So then she said, "Give me a kiss." I said, "No, cause you date her brother and I date his sister. Like, no, this ain't right." She said, "We'll go as soon as you kiss me." I said, "Look, I'm not gonna kiss you. Can we please just go?" I remember those words to this day. She's like, "No, you're not gonna go." I felt like the woman in it, and she was like the man. And I was like, I was like, looking at me right now, I probably would have been like, no, like if I wasn't with my sugar and then somebody approached you like that, I probably would have, okay, come on, I'll give you a kiss, come on. But back then, I was just like, no, no, I was thinking like a real, she laughing at me over here. I was acting like a real, like, Beyonce, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, no, that's the woman I'm dealing with. That's, you date her brother, I date her, his sister, whatever. Like, no, I ain't gonna kiss you. So then she was like, look, if you kiss me, let me see how she said it. She said, if you kiss me, I want you to kiss me while I put the wine cooler in my coochie, and I want to come in the coochie. Nowhere to lie. Nowhere to lie. She's saying some freaky, crazy stuff like that. And I swear I was like, this woman is crazy. Like literally crazy. So then I was like, woman, I'm not going to do that. In my head, I'm thinking like, how did you even fathom that thought of me even kissing you? And why would you even need a wine cooler to even put right there to even do that? Like, I mean, why? Why? I guess she thought that was just going to be like, damn, bitch is a freak. You know what I'm saying? So then I was like, woman, look, I'm not. So I went upstairs. I unlocked the door. I get upstairs. I waited. I did some girly stuff. I ain't gonna lie. I did some girly stuff. I called her brother, and I called him, and he like literally he didn't. I don't think he answered the phone at that moment. He really didn't. So she was like, look, I'll take you home, because I was like, you know what? Oh, you know what? She lived on the opposite side of them. So I was like, look, I'm gonna go to their house if you can't take me home. So then I was calling her on the phone because I didn't want to call her there because she was crazy. Like she was from New York. Like seriously, she didn't play that. Like, and when I tell you, her family didn't play that. Like the mom, her brother, they didn't play that. Like they would really beat somebody's ass. Like seriously, they were like one of those families that from New York that were like crazy, like seriously crazy, like real Brooklyn crazy people, like seriously, like so then I was like, for some reason we were all cool, like I mean she was a cool female, like cool. So then uh what happened, okay, so she took me back to my apartment, this in the end. So I was like, oh, okay. So then um she took me back, and what happened? Okay, so then I went into the house. I ran in the house like I was like I swear I remember myself just running like really fast. I like I could have handled it different. I really could have handled it like a dude, but I was just like I handled it like a female who was like who was literally like molested or something like that. It was so stupid. It really was dumb. So then I got to the house. This is where it gets silly at. You know, you would think it would be let go. This is before I called her. This is before I called the girl, the woman I was dealing with, and her brother. Let me just speak. After I told them, before I get to what I'm about to get to, after I told them to, let's just say that girl got like an ass whooping of her dream, not of her dream, an ass whooping that she did not expect. So then, I called the police. Don't ask me why I called the police at that moment, but I did. I don't know why I did. I really don't know why I did. Oh, wait, you know what? I know why I did because I was literally trying to get extra points. I have a history of trying to get extra points, and they never work out. Am I right? Like literally, I would literally try to get extra points for like crazy stuff I do. Like literally, I just got in trouble from Sugar because I brought home a person's number. Not because I was going to call him, but because I was literally thought, man, if I show her a number, I'm going to get some booty. Like, like literally, that's what I thought. I really thought that. That's what it was going to be like. Totally wrong. It didn't even play out like that. Anyway, getting back to it. So, I called the police. I called 911. They said, sir, this is not an emergency. They gave me the non-emergency number. So, I call, as you know, you call a non-emergency person, they call you back because it's not non-emergency. So, they'll call you back when they get time. So, I literally told the police, like, look, this woman tried to take advantage of me. And they literally told me, sir, this is not an emergency. Like, what exactly happened? I told them. I'll tell you the truth. Back then, I think they laughed at me for real. I think it was just that funny to them. Now that I think back about it, I probably would have laughed at myself too. But anyway, so that's what happened right there. It was crazy. It really was. So I just want to say, what's he doing? Sorry, my dog's barking. Anyway, so that was my storytelling of, I guess, when somebody tried to rape me or something like that. So anyway, I mean, don't take it so serious when I say it. It's a funny, what you call it, a funny storytelling. So anyway, that's my story. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Comment below if it was funny. If it wasn't funny, I want to hear it all. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? And, comment below if I'm looking big in this. If I'm looking strong in this muscle shirt right here. You think I'm looking big in the muscle shirt?
Huh? Did you say so?
Anyway. She over there taking my money. That's what she doing.
4, 5, 7, 9, 11, 15.
So anyway, like I said, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell button. Stay tuned for more. This is EJ Uno, and I'll be back.